moments in life that define us, not because of what we achieved, but because of the choices we made. This is the story of a confession I never thought I'd have to make, a confession that still haunts me years later. People always say the truth will set you free, but what they don't tell you is how much it can cost you. For me, the cost was everything. It started in my senior year of college. I had a tight-knit group of friends, and within that group, there was Leah. She was brilliant, driven, and always had this way of making you feel like you mattered. We were close, closer than I'd ever been with anyone. But what Leah didn't know was that I was hiding something big. I wasn't the person my friends thought I was. Sure, I had the grades, the charm, the jokes, but behind all of that was a secret I'd been carrying for years. A mistake I'd made that I'd worked so hard to bury. And then, just when I thought I was in the clear, it came back to haunt me. It was an email. No subject line, no sender I recognized. Just a single sentence. "I know what you did." Attached to it was a screenshot of my biggest mistake, a choice I'd made in high school that I thought I'd erased from my life forever. In high school, I'd hacked into the school's grading system. It wasn't supposed to be a big deal, a one-time thing to bump up a grade in a class I was failing. But I got greedy. I changed more than just my grades, and I left behind a digital trail I thought no one would find. I was wrong. The email wasn't just a threat, it was a promise. They wanted money, $5,000, or they'd send the evidence to the school. I didn't have that kind of money. I didn't even know who to turn to. Leah noticed something was off. She asked me if I was okay, and for a second, I thought about telling her everything. But how do you tell someone you've built your entire friendship with that your whole life is a lie? I tried to confront the person behind the email. I figured maybe I could reason with them, figure out what they really wanted. But when I got there, no one showed up. Just an envelope taped under the bench, with more screenshots and a note. "Next time, don't waste my time." That's when I realized this wasn't going away. They weren't just threatening me, they were toying with me. And the longer I waited, the more I felt like I was suffocating. I couldn't keep it in anymore. I told Leah I needed to talk to her, that it was serious. And for the first time in years, I came clean. I told her everything, about the grades, the email, the blackmail. I expected her to be furious, to walk away and never look back. But she didn't. She just sat there, listening, letting me spill everything I'd been holding in for so long. When I was done, she looked me in the eye and said, "We'll figure this out." Leah helped me trace the email. She spent hours digging through IP addresses, trying to figure out who was behind it. And then, finally, we found them. It was someone I'd barely remembered from high school. A guy I'd beaten out for valedictorian, whose grades I'd unknowingly messed with when I changed my own. Leah helped me confront him, but not in person. She drafted a response to the email, laying out every piece of evidence we had against him. It was a risk. He could have gone through with his threats anyway. But instead, he disappeared. No more emails, no more blackmail. The relief I felt was overwhelming. But it didn't erase what I'd done. I still had to live with the choices I made, the people I hurt. And even though Leah forgave me, I could tell she looked at me differently after that. The trust we had, it wasn't the same. If I learned anything from this, it's that the truth always finds a way out, no matter how hard you try to hide it. And when it does, it doesn't just affect you, it affects everyone around you.